Hey guys, Professor Bill of Comic Book University and Super Sons issue number 16. Now this is going to be the final issue. Am I crying? Nope, not even a little bit. Why? Because it stinks? Come on, man, it's Super Sons. So this is, again, an amazing issue where you literally get like Master Blaster from Beyond Thunderdome, Mad Max, you know what I'm saying, down in the pig pits. These two working together was beautiful, and they actually saved the Justice League. And Damian, actually, his personality becomes a little bit more likable, which I like him just fine, being a total jerk. 100% I dig it. I love his personality. But he's actually like, what do you call it? Cyborg was actually on his team once. Well, at least on the Teen Titans team. That was back before the New 52, and he's just like, hey man, we're on a team right now, you and me. It's like, no, my team is right down, I'm already on a team, and my partner is right down there, and he's talking about, Superboy, of course, and just like, my heart went out. Genuinely, my heart went out, because any little tiny bit of good emotion that we get, like positive emotion we get from Damian, for me, is just, heartwarming. So you get to see these guys, and they argue with each other a little tiny bit. Like, why are we called Super Sons? We should be called the Bat Sons. That was good. That was actually a lot funnier than it really should have been. That should have been a stupid joke, but it wasn't. We see at the end that the guy who's reading them, not them, but their kids, I suppose, a bedtime story. It's like, okay, well, that's the end. It's like, no, I'm not going to bed until you give us another story. So he pulls out a new book, Super Sons, The Adventures of the Super Sons, Volume 2. And that's actually interesting. This book came out a week earlier than was expected. No complaints, baby. No complaints. Next week, May 30th, we're going to be getting, what do you call it? The Super Sons and Dynamite. The Warner Brothers and DC Comics tie-ins, you know what I'm saying? The Hanna-Barbera universe and DC Comics tie-ins. So that should be fun. That should be fun. Hopefully there's going to be a little Crypto and Batmutt going back and forth. That would be actually really fun to see all of them together like that. I'm sure that the book is going to be good. The first wave was great, so I'm not surprised that they're doing another wave. And then in August, we're going to get issue number 1 of The Adventures of the Super Sons, which is going to be in, I believe, DC Zoom, or is it DC Ink? One of those two, but it's going to be geared towards the younger audience. But don't worry. The story's actually going to pick up exactly where this one left off. So am I worried that this thing ended? No, man. I'm seeing this as about a month and a half's hiatus. I can live with missing a month of my Super Sons, and I don't care who your target audience is for Super Sons, I will be right there reading it. You can have the same artist. Tomasi's going to be writing it. I mean, I'm sorry, is there really, is there a problem with any of that? No, not at all. So I'm very happy that the book is going to continue, just in a completely different incarnation. I'm still going to be right there reading the heck out of this A- comic book, all right? It ended. I didn't want it to end necessarily. I just wanted to continue like this, but I'm cool with the way it's going to, transpire. I feel like they were kind of rushing an ending that could have gone on a little bit longer of a story arc, which is, again, that's perfectly fine. I get it. I totally get it, but I still have to grade the comic book based on what it's actually delivered in this particular issue. So, loving this. I love that Kid Amazo was finished. I love that the Justice League really looked up to these kids. Batman's commentary on the Super Sons was perfectly Batman, and I enjoyed it. Anyway, that's going to be it for me, guys. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.